What's up, guys? This video has been my quest to find a flashlight mount that will work for my Remington 870 tactical shotgun. Um, if you watch my videos, you know I'm not really into tactical up or mall ninja, but we have a pest control problem. That's the main reason why I wanted a shotgun in my collection to be like this. We have rabid raccoons. They attack. Pests, coyotes, lots of varmints out here in the country. And I bought quite a few flashlight mounts, and I've read reviews, and every single review is like a 3-star rating. Half people say they love it, in which that means me knowing gun people probably never even shot it once it was on there. And the other half saying it sucked, it didn't last after. There was nothing that was guaranteed, you know, like certain things work, like everybody knows PMags are good. But anyway, I went through a few different kinds. Like, I didn't go with the barrel clamps because the problem with finding a mag clamp that works is they're pretty much barrel clamps, like little pieces that connect these barrels, or connect the barrel to the tube. But they use a flashlight. Well, all flashlights can be a little bit different in size, like a millimeter, or the tubes are different. A Mossberg tube's different from a if you hear that, it's the train. Sorry about that. But one reason why I went with this one instead of the extra shell tube is because it's a lot thicker. If you have an extended tube, they're most of the time even thicker than that. Well, anyway, so I thought one of the best options was going to be something like this. It connects like this. I'll show you. Connects like this from 4 different points, right? And it's got a long radius. I figured I could easily tension it up and it'll hold good. But another problem you also have to worry about is you don't want to put too much tension on the tube, because that's going to screw up your gun. It's going to crimp your tube. Your shells are never going to feed right. Blah 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 blah. See, with this one, looks exactly like the UTG one. The UTG one set me off because it said for paintball guns and or shotgun rifles, because these same things are supposed to be universal, where you could put them on AK-47s or whatever else you want to put it on. But with this one, I came up with the problem was I had to tighten it up quite a bit. First of all, they sent me the wrong size screws. They sent me 2 long screws, which I guess the small screws would be for like a rifle, a 22, maybe an AK barrel tops, a thin AK barrel. This company was named Tough Force. They had all 5 reviews out of like 47 people. I found them on Amazon. I figured made out of aluminum, pretty much the same thing as UTG. Maybe they make it a little better. Do not do this. I tried to call them to get different screws. They if you think customer service is bad in Pakistan or India, I promise you, try calling someone from Thailand or China. Oh my God, it's like trying to get. There's a reason why there's an expression, trying to get free food at a Chinese restaurant. I pretty much threw away that $30 just because I didn't want to deal with hearing their voice. And I'm not, I'm a patient person. I try to keep it cool with them, but I couldn't understand her. She couldn't understand me, apparently. It just wasn't working out. I mean, it was that bad. I mean, the worst. She must not have learned English in school over there. I don't know what her deal was. She must have been like, I don't know. Interpreter wasn't in that day. But anyway, I don't know about the UTG, but this, even when I did come up with the screws, it was having a hard time tightening. I don't know why. I Loctite everything, but you have to get it to a point on that tube, because you don't want to slide around. There's a lot of recoil, a lot of force. Anyway, don't buy Tough Force, and I don't know about the UTG. I wouldn't recommend it. Barrel clamps. Here's the problem with the barrel clamps. That tube is a different size than this flashlight. So, them being pretty much the same size, some of them's a little different, but they tighten in the middle. They tighten in the middle between the flashlight and the thing. So, and if one size, pretty much if it's not made perfectly for your flashlight, because one flashlight might be 1.03 inches or whatever, one might be 1.05. It's a thing. It's a major thing. I don't know why they don't. I don't know why companies don't make something better. I've looked all over the internet. I've read tons of reviews. There was one called like Ezox or something, but it's made out of plastic. I ain't really too into that. So then you're kind of left with the forearms. And Surefire, I like Surefire. They make decent stuff. Most of their stuff is good stuff. Some of their stuff I don't care for. I think they're extremely overpriced. There's no reason why a handguard with a flashlight putting out 100, because this flashlight right here is an i6 Paladin by Olight. It puts out about 4 times the amount of a flashlight that'll cost you twice as much, and I guarantee this is every bit as durable. I think they're way too expensive. They make innovative, good products, but they're for the rich, just like some of the Sig lights and stuff. But anyway, like you can buy, and plus I don't really like the look of the forearms you put on it. But anyway, I'll show you this. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. I ran into this. I just figured I tried calling Magpul and asking some questions. Anyway, if you can see it, it's a Magpul MOE Remington 874, and now I'm not trying to do everything in Magpul. I like Magpul, but it's not really my thing. I like the style of this gun, but I needed to do its purpose. And this will accept all attachments and it's also extended. Now my main problem with having attachments like the Mossberg ones with the Picatinny rails on the front, I don't like gripping. When I grip my gun, I don't want my hand to have to work around this. I want a sure grip. But this is supposed to be extended, so you can get a good hand grip right here, and mount your flashlight way up here. Now, whether I like it or not, it's also got hand stops too. Whether I like it or not, I don't know. But in case I really don't want to have to do it. But you can also add a vertical grip anywhere. That will eliminate that problem. But like I said, I want this kind of a stock. But we'll see how it goes. I plan on doing it. It's not very much either. $29 versus, what, $200-300 for a Sure Light deal. And you can add any kind of light or laser. If you're into lasers, I'm not. Let me show. This will kind of show you what it's going to look like if you can see that. I think that's about the ugliest butt stock ever made. I don't know. That's my personal preference. I do plan on adding some kind of side rail probably. I don't know. Still thinking about that. But that really doesn't look that bad. I can deal with it. As long as I can handle with a gun not looking perfect if it does its job. But this is just something. I've been on a quest for a month. I have a couple more. One in another room, and I didn't want to wake anybody up going in there and getting it to show this video. And today I'm kind of short on time. But I also bought the Nebo of the barrel clamps. It looked top of the line. I mean, it was thick. It had the thing was, half the part that you use to tighten it up is a hollow plastic. I barely tighten it up. I don't ever over tighten anything. I tighten it up to where it's snug. I know better to over tighten anything. I use Loctite. I mean, I do the whole 9 yards. And as I was tightening it up, it was moving. And I knew to continue to tighten it up, and it was still wiggling back and forth on the gun. And the plastic, like half of it started just breaking apart from the plastic. I mean, so definitely don't buy the Nebo deal. Like I said, dude, if you're looking for a tactical shotgun, you want a light on there. You don't ever want to put anything on a barrel because it's going to get hot. As hot as the barrel. That's what they call heat sinks. That's why whenever people put things on barrels to draw out heat, it pretty much turns your flashlight into a heat sink. And if you got a top of the end flashlight, you know this was a $50 flashlight. It's 420 lumens. This is one of the best flashlight deals you can get for that amount of price. For 20, 30 more dollars, you can get an even better one, but you don't want to burn one of those out. Don't make that, hot to the touch. Alright guys, thanks for watching.